So, okay, here's the full context, right? So let me pull up the Snowbreak page right here. This is on the Snowbreak Discord. This is the creator stuff, right? So we're gonna go all the way back first to the previous version. So for context, this is basically how stuff is handled before, right? Like every time there's a new update, they'll take a roundup of all of our content, right? They'll tell us the tasks here, what kind of work can be submitted, the submission rules, right? Very typical stuff, right? This is just like, of course, the name of the version. This is the last patch, for example, how they review it. And basically, this is what they give people, right? You've seen me loot the stuff on stream before, but basically, top 10, they get 2,800 digicash, which is, you know, one pull is was 160 digicash, right? So, you know, you can already. Oh shit! I put the accidentally put spacebar there, right? But yeah, so like 2,800. That's like what 17 and a half pulls or something, right? It's a decent amount, right? But then there's more. They would then give us 10 of each the character and weapon pulls, right? So we would get these as well on top. So that is what 37 and a half limited pulls. But there's more. If you posted stuff for at least 3 consecutive versions, and in the top 75% leaderboard, which isn't really hard to get, you got an additional 2,000 digicash there. So like that was like what? That's like basically 50 pulls or so, just over that on top of everyone getting the premium tier of the battle pass for free, right? So everyone would get the battle pass, like the higher tier of the battle pass for free. Right, so like not just like the cheap one, like the more expensive $20 battle pass. Right, that's basically what we would get provided there on top of like other stuff if there was something else. Right, like you guys already know, let me see if I can find it. That I was sent stuff in the past. Right, so I was sent merch in the past, like obviously I've shown you guys the bath towel they sent me. The bath towel also had like other stuff in there. There was like chopsticks, this little case, a magnetic coaster, and then like last year they sent me these pins. They sent me this mouse pad, right? And then what else? Right, I got a tapestry, this bag there. Right, that's like the tapestry itself. Right, and that's like a nice picture of the bag, right? Like they sent me that stuff, right? That's like also the other stuff they've sent me in the past. Anyways, so you would have all of that combined, right? So like decent amount of stuff there is what they would give people, right? And these are like the rules here: no stealing, infringing on third party, right? They're just telling us how we can submit. Okay, great. So like this is like the stuff, or this is like the stuff you need to know beforehand. So the other day, right? Like what, yesterday or something, or before then, at 6 in the morning. This is right as like the patch just drops. They give us the information, and let's go give it a look. Right, this is the new patch right here. Submission period. These are the rules here. Live stream category. For each stream to count needs to be 30 minutes. Okay. But then wait, what? For rewards calculations, now they're gonna group us into tiers based on follower account and receive rewards accordingly. Tier classification rules are as follows. Tier 1, 30,000 or more. What? Tier 2, 5 to 30,000. Tier 3, less than 5,000. Okay. They're grouping us into tiers. What's gonna happen now? What's this? Okay, video category. Standards reward. Submit at least one valid video with over 3,000 total views. Yeah, I don't know like who's getting 3,000 videos views on fucking Snowbreak in most cases when they post stuff like with guides and stuff like that. You don't really see that often anymore. for this thing, and then submit at least 2 valid videos for 15,000 to get 2,000 digicash. But like this is like individual videos. It can't be combined across multiple. It like it used to be. Now it has to be like the actual video itself individually. Like not even Maggie is sometimes getting these numbers on some of her WUA videos, and that's like a more looked at game, right? Like we've seen some of hers not even hit that. All right, tier 2. Okay. They lower it to 2,000 for people. It's now from 1,000 to 800, right? And if you submit at least 3 with over 10,000 total views, you get 1,600. And here's tier 3. You need to hit over 1,000 there. Some of us will hit over 1,000, but like very few of these would even hit 2,000, right? And then again, it's this. And they want 5,000 for the 1,000 there, right? And then here you go, viral video all tiers. Earn 1,000 digicash for each video with over 10,000 views, or digicash 20,000. I'm not 20,000, 2,000 for over 50,000 views. Like nobody's getting this. Like literally nobody can get this, right? And then top creator award. At the end, the top 10 creators will receive the ultimate pass. Now it's only the top 10 will get it. Creators will only be determined for one tier amongst tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 rewards. Determined by the follower count criteria. Okay, so I'm not in the video category because I do live stream. So where am I? Here. Live stream category. Okay. Submit at least 1 valid live stream, duration over an hour, and get this one. Okay. That's fine. At least 5 to get 1440. Okay, cool. This is for tier 1 though. Okay, I don't qualify for tier 1. How about tier 2? That's 320 instead. For 2 hours now. And then 10 hours for 960. This is way less than what I was getting before. This is significantly less. Okay, tier 3, where would I'd be in like this tier, right? For my streams? Right, unless they combine both my YouTube and Twitch, in which case I'll be put into tier 2. But individually, I'm over here. 160 and then 480. Ooh. Yeah. Alright, and then all tiers. Top 10 based on the live stream data will get the ultimate pass. Right, I do qualify for top 10, regardless, but it's not great. Creators will be considered amongst one tier, and then this is for the other fan art, right? Top creator, only one person is eligible for the fan art reward here, based on the thing there. And like, that's what they changed it to. So you can imagine, what's going on here. So let's go scrolling back a couple of days. Right, and then someone made a doc, 2 docs so we can go compare things. Right? Should we go after that one there? I don't even think they're even bothering anymore. It's like completely scrubbed from their website. Okay. Where is it? Alright, here we go. Where does it start here? I had a question. So this is the first person to look at the new tiers. That's a reward tier, right? Not requirement to get the views to stand a C program. Your tier is now decided by how many subscribers you have in the platform during the settlement, and your final rewards will be calculated based on your corresponding tier quests. I mean, like I have 2 things that I submit, right? And we don't get gacha tickets anymore, so they got rid of the 20 pulls as well. Like the 20 straight up pulls is gone. The amount of currency you get is also drastically reduced too, right? That's also just gone, and we'll actually look at this stuff after, because someone did actually make a doc on that to compare, right? So I forgot to read to finish. Like bonus reward on the tier thing there. New system again. There's a lot of creators right now. Not really. If they actually saw who's actively submitting. Basically, we encourage less competition with other creators to get top tier awards. Because we find that not a healthy ecosystem, we hope this new system can encourage. I mean, here's the reality. That's not gonna encourage shit. Like, if they see how the content is doing, it's not gonna do much. Alright, and then here we go. Now we don't even get Ultimate Pass unless we're top 10 amongst all tiers. Ooh. Right, so even fewer now. We did this to drive the middle part of creators. The top 10s are not always the same. Like, the fuck? Okay. You get that it seems a bit fair for a tier 3 creator to receive less reward, video performing as good as someone in tier 1. That's the other thing too. If you have someone in tier 3 is performing as good as someone in tier 1, you're going to get way less. Right? If a creator belongs to tier 3 and is being amongst top 10, basically gets less reward than before in the new system. Which happens all the time, and you'll see why when you look at the sheet. Of course, definitely happy to see more creators joining efforts. And then here, even if you don't, you can use the trial stage. Oh wait, that was someone talking about the new unit or whatever. Okay. Having the unit being able to lab and try builds and weapons is nice. This version, I'm only able to submit the bare minimum to stay in the program. The DM one, I guess base dark is like, yeah. The serious family life matters. We'll probably keep him from streaming. Okay. But yeah. On a separate note, anyone check out the Mecha Break? Oh wait, no, we'll go after that one. Here we go, we have Mayavel over here. This tier system feels like a slap in the face. It doesn't make me want to try harder. It makes me want to try less knowing I can't be tier 1. Exactly. Well, I feel that, but that's a small creator need to face being better or now. It doesn't matter. We're gonna get like even further in. Like you can see there's a lot more to scroll through here. Alright, so then someone's talking to the manager here. Hope you're doing well. I want to take a moment to share my thoughts on the recent changes on the Snowbreak Creator Program, as they have significantly impacted every lower tier creators, as those on tier 2 or 3 are like myself. It's even worse than that. Because even the highest tier 1 is drastically worse off. Right. Yeah, no, yeah, no one has the vault buff there, yeah. Alright, previously the program rewarded creators based on video views, allowing many of us to earn the battle pass through engagement and effort. However, the new tier-based system now prioritizes subscriber count and higher number of views to make it much harder for smaller creators to receive reasonable rewards. With the battle pass now exclusive to the top 10 creators with the highest views, this change feels discouraging, especially for those with under 5,000 subscribers. As a dedicated content creator with 1,000, I've worked hard to promote the game and engage the community. The previous system provided a fair opportunity for all creators. One sec. Just snooze the ad there. For all creators, of all sizes to be rewarded based on performance. But now, since tier 1 is limited to those with 30,000 plus subscribers, tier 2 is 5,000, the gap between small and large creators has widened significantly. I urge you to reconsider the new rules to find a way to support every creator in the tiers who actively contribute to the community. Perhaps adjusting the reward system to better balance, or just give us the old one back. Thank you for your time. Alright. Right. Then people are talking about that one. There's a plus and minus new rewarding. I'll take it as positives, maybe naive, kind of lied. I still want free battle pass. I don't want to pay more for getting costume skin in the game. But hey, I already support it. Okay, that person's there. You see the positives, but the issue is the system makes it harder for smaller creators to get rewarded fairly. Before, the effort and views mattered. But now it's just tier and subscriber. That changed limits opportunities for those who actually put in consistent work. Not just those with a big audience. Exactly. Yeah. People are not really happy there, basically. They just reached 1K 2 weeks ago. They're talking about their follower size, right? Just make a meme or funny thing, you gotta play SC, still break through it. Okay. Alright then, you would like to add in addition the positives. Before they're based on views. If you submitted even one, even though through minimum is 1 per view, meaning creators who constantly put in time and effort were recognized. Now, the tiering system prioritizes the count here, right? Which does not reflect the quality or dedication of a creator. The problem is that it allows slackers who barely contribute through their efforts to still benefit, and those who constantly put an effort to not get rewarded fairly. If someone only uploads a video at the last minute to qualify for CC roles, it's not the same level of commitment as the one creating the thing there. A fairer system would be one that actually rewards contributors like engagement, video quality, consistency, and effort, rather than just lumping creators into tiers. That's why those who truly work hard get recognized. The people who only do bare minimum won't get the same reward as dedicated creators. Yep. I'll just put it simply. The previous system make us work harder for it. Example, I tripled my Snowbreak views this past creator round due to it. The new system removes the Battle Pass reward, which was huge and reduced the additional rewards massively. There's no difference for small creators between publishing 1 to 3 videos to publishing videos all across the version. Yeah, and judging by the ranking, most creators are smaller tiers. I know this is terrible and will not benefit Snowbreak and its creators in the long run. Alright. But yeah, the rewards do help, exactly. I need them so I can pull every patch, basically. They're basically the majority of my resources. Also, the codes we had in giveaway were more restrictive in 2.5. Each player can only redeem one before you can invite viewers to play on stream. Hand codes in ways for other viewers, not in NA. Some viewers came around consistently or were able to give them more than one code. I didn't really deal with the code stuff. I was just, I just was too busy to go and ask about the code stuff at the time. But yeah, with the tier system requiring 5k for tier 2 and 30k for tier 1, there's not a lot of creators covering Snowbreak that make those tiers. They hit 5k a week ago, and the viewers are predominantly HSR, WUWA, ZZZ. Take those away and maybe have 500. Yeah, because like Snowbreak content, it's just not gonna get anywhere. To some, moving the battle pass to top 10 only might sound like moving to encouraging smaller CCs to work harder, but to me it sounds like it's going to sow contempt. The CC that places 11th or 12th, knowing they put in a lot of work to log in and no battle pass reward, feels like a failure. You certainly would. At that point, I wouldn't even want to bother trying, and just pay 10 or 20 myself, dozens of hours of save myself dozens of hours of editing videos, like I dread logging into patch 2.7, and seeing no battle pass. Thanks for the unnecessary anxiety. TLDR, getting less going forward than what we got before feels awful. Exactly. Right? And then we got another one here from Base Dark. Let me just delay that further again. I get this where the team is coming from, but sadly, what Malefic says, it's quite true. Some of us may post easily 5 to 10 live streams in a given version and showcase the entirety of the content that is asked us to provide to fulfill the given task. However, doesn't imply you're going to get more followers or subscribers necessarily. At least in the streaming category, that way that's way harder in the video category, because when streaming, the community won't only cater to the game. Unlike when you upload videos, although it's still similar in a way, but when it comes to streaming, it's more like you are the major part of the content, and in that regard, it's unlikely you'll get a lot of followers. Just because a new Snowbreak version dropped, for good a streamer you may be. Yeah. Right? He's not even allowed. They didn't even let him in. That's the thing. No, here's the thing as well. Basically, Mr. Cake is the only one that qualifies for anything, and he's not even allowed in the program. We're gonna look at their YouTube channels later, and you'll see just how papega it is. It is really, really bad. And here's the thing. Mr. Cake might not even qualify, because you saw the requirements for the stream count, for the stream duration stuff. So we can go look through his past couple streams over 30 days on what was in Snowbreak category. I don't know how many of those will even count. If he'd even be eligible, even if he was in. Because the reality, there's really not that much you can do a lot of the time. Right? Unless you're just messing around. To translate all, I've been saying numbers. My average stream would be in the past 3 to 4 hours, sometimes 8 hours long. Yep. Trying my best to engage with people, to get them to feel involved in not only content such as Gigalink or Let's Go Heimdall, but let's be real, like Mayavel mentioned, it's usually the major game categories that pull people in. Once you switch, your viewership drops easily, 60 to 80%. which already puts a lot of pressure on a streamer who will struggle no matter what to make the best content and keep people engaged, right? And I'm saying this doesn't feel encouraging. If I must go further, I'll also say the previous tiering system was just that good. That I'd show it as an example of what example of what to an example to the Nikkei content creation stuff. Now I don't know what to think. Right? They even wanted to share exactly how they used to do things to like other things there, because yeah, it was a lot better and a lot more encouraging. In the new in short, the new system sends the message that your work is not respected while your time while the old system did show respect. For example, I've spent so many hours this version to produce 20 plus videos and shorts, and I will be rewarded. But if I'd done the same work with the new system, I only get 500 to 1500 digicash, which is not even a 10 pull. Right? That's a massive drop off there, right? Not even that for all that work. Moreover, it's even more of a slap in the face because creators like me that make content for the game just because we like it and want to help the game grow, specifically build my audience with Wuthering Waves, and the most amount of viewers I get are in WUWA. I take a massive hit in viewership, and even lost subscribers and my channel growth is hindered massively by adding Snowbreak to my content. Just because I wanted to support the game, I was willing to sacrifice in order to help the game grow. Right? It's not the devs, it's Season that has to look at this. Right? The game developers have no clue. This is not their job. It's the publisher. This change, however, sends the message that my sacrifice is not worth anymore and is not respected. Anyone here have more than 30k followers? Here's the thing. Shiramu isn't even qualified to get rewards anymore, and hasn't been for a while. Grizz Polly is, this guy's channel isn't eligible for, like, anything, because he doesn't get the actual content stuff in, like, enough of, like, the viewership and engagement. So, like, he's not even, like, close to the top 10, despite having that size. You'll see it later. Because, again, it's a lot harder to get the engagement there. Right? Literally, the only person that would actually qualify is Mr. Cake if he was in the program. Only he would be eligible for anything. Right? The time to make it into open world MMO or make a zombie horde mode, 10-20 minutes per run. I don't know about that. Honestly, if they fixed, like, ammo reloading and stuff like that and added that type of stuff to, like, Duet Night Abyss, it'd be a lot better for that. Let's be real. But yeah. About the new system, I think they should prioritize work and submissions instead of followers. It's not fair to someone who uploaded a lot of videos in the game and gets less rewards than someone who has more followers and only submit 1 or 2 videos. Exactly. To be honest, I mean, to be fair, like any game, they care about views because it means more eyes on the product. Even if the best metric is how many people buy a specific content creator's audience is a better metric, but they cannot measure that if they stick to views. So them counting views in the old system is understandable. However, in the new system, it has many flaws like the others described above in detail. Nonetheless, I said my piece. It's up to them to make decisions now. Depending on the decisions, I'll consider the next steps with my channel accordingly. So, like, people already, like, you can see what they have to say there. Strongly agree with this. As a DPS analyst, CC, who needs to constantly pull character and weapon for actual damage trials due to the game's occasionally confusing translations, Digicash is necessary. Life without is not good without without Digicash. Right? Reconsider this stuff, because, like, yeah, they don't really give us tools to test things properly. So it's like we have to pull if we want to, like, actually try things out properly. Right? That's just the reality. And this guy, like, is actually doing theory crafting stuff there. I'm just like, whatever, I want to try it and see how the thing goes. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's not gonna work, man. Like, no one's gonna qualify for shit. And, like, the amount of stuff we're losing is huge. Right? Explanation here is a very good representative of the concerns of the creator system. Understandable that the Snowbreak content creators are currently active and have many followers. Yeah. The big ones who are currently active and have many followers, generally, they are not big from Snowbreak content. Most of them have other content. Like me on my channel, and he focuses on Black Desert Online. But I like but I really like what I want in Snowbreak to be better known, especially for the follower on my channel. And because of that, I try to share Snowbreak content regularly. With the current content creator system, it seems that this provides more benefits to content creators who are already big, which is a big fat lie. Right? It's a big fat lie. I'm not sure. But like it's actually a big fat lie, and we'll see later when we look at the chart. Because the reality is the people who are at the top are significantly worse off. Fellow Black Desert, I guess he is. I don't know. No, this is Chris Pauly though. Like this guy doesn't even qualify for tier. This guy doesn't qualify for a lot of stuff in here. He wasn't even in top 10. He has. This is like the biggest subscriber count thing here, and he does Black Desert, right? He doesn't even qualify for a lot of this stuff, right? And like these are he's already like giving his concerns there, but yeah. He's technically, in terms of like subscriber count, on the bigger end. I think he has like the second largest subscriber count ever out of everyone here. But he's not even in top 10, not even close. And you'll see it later when we look at the other data. But again, he's going to be significantly worse off. And now his content won't even qualify for anything. Because he doesn't have the audience to translate over there. Right? So he's even screwed off even more, basically. But yeah. It is like really fucked up. If you like, there's like a chart there. With the current creator system, this provides more benefits to creators who are already big, but again, we already said that. It doesn't. I even see that some big content creators who are ranked 1 with just 1x streaming in the event period. Yep. Indeed, big content creators very promising to expand their reach to the audience, but don't forget the small ones who are still trying, especially for channels whose content is exclusively Snowbreak content. Right? By giving more appreciation to the exclusive Snowbreak channel and more friendly ranking rewards can be considered. Just keep doing what they were doing before, and like we wouldn't have this problem. And regarding the Ultimate Pass, I think many creators here are interested in becoming content creators because of this prize. And actually, can be a basic capital for content creators to create content on Snowbreak. Because Snowbreak is a gacha game. To get the latest characters and weapons, we need Digicash, and lots of in-game materials in the Ultimate Pass is a good provision for content in the next patch. For small content creators who will likely lose the Ultimate Pass prize, in this new system, it will definitely be a big loss. I mean, it's a massive loss for me, because then I won't get any resources to, like, keep pulling stuff for you guys to see. Right? And that's just, like, me trying to pull the base units. And, like, that's just how I get everything. But yeah, it's not even recommending the Snowbreak YouTube content, yeah. Exactly, he just wants to show BDO because that's what people in his audience want to see. Right, that's why it's a lot harder there. Firstly, it feels very unfair to Tier 3 creators to receive less reward than Tier 1 when their videos gain the same amount of views. They should have the similar impression and reach to the audience. There's no reason for a Tier 3 creator to receive less just because he has less followers. Because the reality is YouTube doesn't care about your follower account for a lot of this stuff when it's pushing. There's a reason why, we see Gacha Enjoyer getting, like, crazy views, but, like, absurdly low sub count. He gets very high engagement, right, Gacha Enjoyer? Right, like, we can just do a quick look. Like, constantly way more than, like, the majority of my stuff on a regular basis. Look at this engagement, man. I don't even get these numbers on YouTube anything close most of the time. Right? He gets a lot more engagement. If anything, like, his engagement here is more than, like, what? On his average engagement is like 10,000%. Like, this is 10,000% engagement. Like, nobody gets this shit normally. 10,000% engagement is like his average, man. No one does. Right? You'll have a couple outliers here and there, but, like, that's, like, an anomaly, man. Like, you look at my channel. It's literally just, like, the NTE stuff when I was posting that stuff that's getting the views there. Fuck, man, I did a quick test here. Here's, like, me doing my Snowbreak pulls there. This is just a re-uploaded of a VOD from a while back. The re-upload's already doing a lot better. It's gonna keep doing better. We know how that's gonna work out, right? We can already see there. But yeah, like we can see where the attention and the engagement is there, and the thumbnails are clickbait too. Yeah, outlier when it comes to views and versus some count. But yeah, that's still insane, right? Outlier or not, that's still some insane levels of engagement, and you can't deny that, right? But yeah, we'll keep going though. Right. Secondly, though, the criteria for the tiers seem ridiculous. Even your Japanese official Snowbreak channel on YouTube has 12.6 followers. Tier 1, requiring 30k means don't make Snowbreak content. Grow big on other stuff and then come back. Smaller creators that focus on or only make Snowbreak content don't stand a chance. Lastly, getting way less than what we got before feels very suck. To be clear, I was number 6 on CC ranking last patch, got 2000 digicash and 20 pulls, plus the ultimate pass. Right? Now, if I can stay in the same ranking this time, I will get 1500 digicash and the ultimate pass. Because I belong to tier 3. Feels very discouraging. Exactly. Finished my full-time job, skipped my dinner to get video clips and finish my video explaining the patch today and see the CC changes. The only thing I had is why do I even bother to work so hard like this? I thought we already went through the tough times before you joined last year at version 2.0. When we all been ghosted all the time. Battle Pass didn't even come even in the patch end. But now it seems like we have a new problem to deal with. Alright, been a good run. I'm reckon not gonna survive with the new parameters. Seems like chat room has been on fire. Short of getting viral like back in November, I'm pretty cooked too. We're all cooked, man. I have a few questions on the statement. Is the video category still YouTube exclusive? If it's not exclusive to YouTube, maybe we can submit same video from each platform. Say if I publish shorts on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. In the same light, can I submit both my YouTube and Twitch live streams? Right? Is the requirements for streamers tier 1 and 2 supposed to be progressively less than tier 3, but for more rewards? Popularity varies from platform to platform, with TikTok being the most viewed by a mile for me. My Cherno short got over 60k. My Onyxuvia nurse outfit got me over 20k. None of my YouTube shorts or videos are over 10k, except Snowbreak Uncensored video. Having the higher tiers require less effort in the streaming category, but give higher awards seems strange to me, especially when the video view count requires higher views for higher tiers. I'll be put into tier 2, and getting 3 10k videos is asking too much. As stated above, I have a single Snowbreak video about above 10k. Only a handful of my shorts in the other games went over 10k. I can't fulfill my requirements of tier 2 in the video category without, simply put, sheer dumb luck. Maybe I'm the only one. I don't know how much anyone else gets, but personally speaking, this is asking for too much. In fact, for 2.5, I had 0 videos that would have qualified. In 2.4, I had 1. In 2.3, I had the uncensored video that got over 50k, but that's an outlier by far. That was and was on the only one that would have been counted. And in 2.2, I had only 1 valid submission. Right, and this is when I asked, I'm like confused in the tiering stuff too. Right. But yeah. I'm not a fan of the changes either, because like it's mostly just streams and VODs on Twitch. Right, this is like all my content. Right. Alright, and then this one here. Hello, have a good Friday. Like to share my opinion regarding the 2 points. Firstly, the issue of the battle pass. Removing it would ironically lead to a decrease in character build videos and neural sim challenge videos. This is due to the resource collection provided by Balder inhibitors. I use the primary use of these is to obtaining logistics sets. Yep. I use it to instantly build a character like right after it drops. Right? Like you see my excess of them, and then like I can just instantly level them up and get them their logistics set. Second point concerns using the follower count as a metric for content creators. Honestly, there are very few who have 30k followers. A better way to measure it would be through views, not followers. As the other program members have mentioned, follower count is very scattered metric and doesn't accurately reflect whether followers are genuinely interested in Snowbreak content. I've created an Excel spreadsheet, unfortunately in Spanish, detailing the stuff here, the resources we get, I guess. Okay, that's cool. Between the versions, okay. The reason I created the Excel spreadsheet is because I'm trying to build Spanish language website for the Snowbreak Hispanic community. Imagine someone actually wants to do this stuff for them, right? Similar to a course calculator. But that's because it's sorely needed. While there's an English wiki style site, it lacks data and has outdated information. Yup. And then this is this guy's spreadsheets here, right? But yeah, we don't really need to look at that. In summary, please reconsider maintaining the battle passes and not measure using follower count metric, which is very scattered and doesn't truly measure the Snowbreak player community. Right? The sheets are under construction. Okay. And he still needs to measure the resource to upgrade a 4-star character. Okay. So based on the latest announcement, the current version have the new creator program rules, and depending on its results, it might change in the future ones. Am I getting this right? That's how I'm understanding it. CN official Billy has 2.13 million subs. Global YouTube is only 36k. What a joke. There is no reason to change it for this version. This message just says, oh, we know our creators are all against the new system, but we'll see if they have new participation with the new system. If we do, we may be able to get away with it. If not, we'll make some changes. I was not here for the past drama other creators mentioned, so this is the first for me. Having trustful relationship with creators matters. I want to see changes happen in this version and not the next. Otherwise, I'll reduce my Snowbreak content video creation for this version drastically. I may not even make videos at all, and I encourage others to do the same. If their channel covers other games anyways. Not a threat, just a logical result of the current situation. Appreciate the time and effort we put in, especially when other creators like me have taken massive hits in their channel views, subs, and growth just to support Snowbreak because we like it. Right, and you can see like everyone's like thumbing that up. Right, I'll do it too. Exactly what I'm thinking. May as well just not make any content so that they know it is a problem. They created the follower tier rewards because they want to limit how many they can get the ultimate one. It makes no sense though, because they're not losing any money. It's not like it costs them any money to go send them out. Right? Keep in mind, it doesn't cost them anything when they're giving them. So, like, it makes no sense. Right? But it does discourage the people from doing stuff in here. Right? And they're talking about they're sharing the rewards here, the proposed changes. I'm sure you and the rest of the CC are working hard to CC team to make the changes. The new CC reward system is terrible, irredeemably so. On its own, the core concept splitting up rewards into tiers is actually a great idea. Having entire CC roster in one competition for rewards inherently favors those with higher follower counts, as they can easily generate better metrics. So splitting them into weight classes is great for allowing CCs of all sizes to more fairly compete. However, reducing the rewards takes this good idea and completely ruins it. Why do different tiers have different rewards? In the old system, a smaller CCC would theoretically work hard, may even get a little lucky, and fight for a spot at the top. But under the new system, they are confined to their rewards bracket, which ensures a smaller payout no matter how hard they work. The new tier system doesn't have ranking rewards outside of the battle pass, which will be discussed later. So why is this system even in place? As well, for some, the rewards criteria are far too high to be reasonable, and the advanced reward for tier 2s might be doable for those nearing 30,000 follower mark, but almost impossible out of the reach for those in the lower end. And in tier 3, where many creators barely even have 2,000 followers, even reaching 1,000 views can be a tall ask. Under the old system, videos that didn't do well would still count towards your monthly ranking. With the new system, it might as well be wasted effort. I can only imagine how many smaller CCs wouldn't even receive a reward based on their reward criteria. This system also puts an easily identifiable cap on how many rewards a CC would expect to receive, since there's no further reward once you reach advanced reward. This gives CC an incentive to do the minimum. to get the rewards, assuming they're able to reach them in the first place. It arguably hurts the CC's program as a result, right? It's like completely backwards, man. Right? But yeah, I guess they are. Furthermore, the new system hurts everybody. It doesn't matter if you're a tier 3 or a tier 1. Even assuming you're able to receive the advanced reward for your tier, you will almost definitely be getting fewer rewards than the new advanced reward, even at tier 1. Are worse than all of the lowest of the older ranking bracket rewards. The tier 1 reward system is slightly better than the ranking bracket tier 3 of the old system, but no tier 1 is ranking no, the tier 3 for me is a lot worse. But yeah, no tier 1 is ranking that low to begin with. Only those in the lowest reward bracket under the old system would see a net increase, and this is assuming they're able to complete their tier reward criteria, with even considering the extremely generous hypothetical situation over 4 out of 5 CCs will be receiving reduced rewards. And the remaining 20% would likely be seeing reduced rewards in practice as well. These are also calculated based on the video category. The live stream and fan art categories have even worse rewards. Yup. And like this is where I'm in the live stream one. To break even with the old system, CCs would need to get the equivalent of anywhere from 2 to 5 videos with 10,000 plus to even get the viral video reward. Considering over 70% of the CC roster has fewer than 5,000 followers subscribers, this is extremely unrealistic. And then there's the battle pass, making the ranking based reward should result in at least half the CC roster no longer receiving battle passes. This is more resources lost. This is the best case scenario too, assuming that the top 10s in each tier receive a reward. If not, then even less than a quarter of CCs will receive battle passes. Even if the rewards are per tier, then you will have 70% of CCs in tier 3 fighting for just 10 battle passes, while 12 tier 2s are nearly guaranteed it, and then the 2 tier 1s don't even have to worry. This equal opportunity system ends up punishing tier 3 CCs more than it does to tier 2 and tier 1. Alright, so in conclusion, the new reward system provides fewer rewards to basically everybody, especially punishes those with low follower subscriber counts, provides less incentive for CCs to produce content, takes a once universal reward, the battle pass, and needlessly turns it into a ranking reward. This is going to hurt content creators. Yup. Many rely on those rewards to be able to produce content. As someone who produces game analysis content, I have to pull every new character and some of their signature weapons for testing and review purposes. The old system was not my preferred method, but it was fine enough that I didn't say anything. But the new system is too much. The reduced rewards are insulting, and the rewards criteria suggests that you and your team are deeply out of touch with the vast majority of content creators in the program. Some suggestions for the revised system: increase the rewards across the board so that they're equal or better than how it was previously. Bring back battle passes for all active CCs. Eliminate the ranking and tiering system altogether, and base rewards on creators' individual submission score. The new system is disappointing, and much like many parts of Snowbreak itself, I am amazed and confused at how this was even accepted to be implemented in the current state, without someone along the way realizing this was a terrible idea as it is. Please do better. As a bonus, I've calculated the change in rewards for every content creator using the 2.4 ranking data. It is how I got the numbers using my original message, and I invite CCs to take a look at how the rewards will change under the new system. Alright, so we have these here. So, this is the ranking reward stuff before, right? Okay, reward level 1, this is the scores. We got Rexland at the top here. 6856 score, whatever that is. Ryuji Impact, Warden Mobile, right? This is where it goes. There's Non-Pon. There's Mayavel there. Here's where I am. Right? My content is exclusively live streams, right? And I'm all the way down here. Right? And that's kind of where we are at. Right? And this is tier 1 here, right? So I'm in the top 10 here, right? 2 to 11, this is 10. I would be here, right? I'm always here. Okay, tier 2 is here now. Look at the drop off here. Look at this gap between the person in last place here and the person next to them. Look at this. Look at that. Here's the thing, there's only one person here that has 30,000 followers, and that's Rexlin. Everyone else here does not even have anything close to that. Nobody else here has anything close. Right? Maybe if we use the NVIDIA's RTX 5090's AI generation stuff, right? Maybe then, if we put like a 10x factor, we could go up here. But yeah, he's tier 0, man. He's all the way down. Like, the only other person with over 30,000 followers here is where? This guy. Barely even, barely getting anywhere here. And this is tier 2. Right? That's what we have here. And then tier 3s are all the way down at the bottom here. And then they have a tier 4 here. Right? That's basically what we have going on there. Now, for things to get even spicier, we have this. Let me zoom out a bit. If it's red, it means you get a decrease in everything. So let's just zoom in a bit at the top here. So here's reward level 1 in the previous one. So I'm right here. Right? My follower count is here. This is my YouTube follower count. Most of my, majority of my stuff is on Twitch though. So the reality is, if they're gonna go by that one, it's actually gonna be lower. Because I have way more engagement on Twitch than I do on YouTube. That's just how things are normally. Right? So overall score is here, this is here. I'm in ranking tier 3. Right? We'll look at Rexlent afterwards, right? So we go look at tier 3 here. So this is what I would get before, right? 2,800 plus 20 pulls here, and then 6,000 digicash in the battle pass. Right? So how many pulls is that in total? Right, so 6,000 plus 28,000, 2,800 I mean. Right? There's this one. Divide this by 160. That's 55 pulls. And then I add the 20 pulls on top. Right? So 75 pulls here. No, this is 75 pulls in total here. Right? I would get 75 pulls in total. And here's the new rewards after that, after the tiering thing. So I would still keep my battle pass. But now the 6,000 is gone. The 2,800 is gone. And now I'm down to 800 digicash from livestream. Am I? No, not even 800. I get 500 digicash. Even worse. That's not even a 10 pull, man. And my 20 pulls and stuff there are gone. Net digicash change. I lose 5,500 there too. Okay. And then new reward advanced. I'm not hitting advanced because I don't do video uploads of that one. So this is not even gonna happen. So I actually lose even more. Right? Because this guy is assuming best case scenario. I would still keep my battle pass at least. But this is basically where I end up now. $30 of crap. I lose 70, almost 76% of everything. And look, this is everyone else above me too. They're all losing at around 70+% of everything is being reduced here. Right? For the reward tiers here. Net difference there. And this is assuming best case scenario, and we get the other tier, which nobody is getting this advanced tier reward. Nobody's getting this. And you see this change here. Right? Here's the thing, here's percentage change here, right? This is all the stuff here. There are 2 CCs that would get tier 1. Only 4% of everyone in total. There's 12 people in tier 2. 25%. And this one. Here's the thing though, nobody's getting any of the rewards there. Yeah, basically. And look, you can see, this is best case scenario for people who aren't getting really anything. But here's the reality. Here's the thing, the smaller creators, man, they're losing 87%. They're losing even more potential for even the smaller guys from what they would get before. It's like a massive drop off for the people on the tier 3 and 2. It's huge. And like only a few of us will get thing there. My content is all streamed, so like I easily qualify for that, but like that's the reality. The engagement is just it's not great. Right? And here's the thing, right? Who's in tier 1? This guy. This guy, Chris Polly's in tier 1 as well. Right? He has 45k followers, almost 46k. Good for him. So keep in mind line 14. Right? How much is he still going to lose? 60% reduction for that guy. He gets a 60% reduction in this new system here. Right, and this is basically like how they would like devalue the rewards basically. In the old system here for tier 1, tier 2 would have this much, and tier 3 would have this much. Right? It's only these guys at the very bottom that wouldn't qualify for the battle pass, but that's a different thing at the end of the day. Right? But like massive reduction across the board. Right, like you go look at Rexland. Do you know Rexland for any Snowbreak stuff? Alright, we could look up the guy right now, for example. Okay.
Hey
Does he
guys,
have any Snowbreak video? Nope. I count a total of 0 Snowbreak videos, so he can't even qualify for that. Okay, it has to be live streams. Uh, um, yeah, about that. Right? He has to play something else and translate it over. Heck, it's not even in his recent couple of streams. There's no Snowbreak at all here. We look through his schedule, surely maybe we'll find something. He hasn't streamed in 8 days, so, oh. And he would probably do like 1 or 2 streams a patch or something, maybe. This is his only Snowbreak stream. For the last patch, it was this one. And he had to tie it to Wuthering Waves and stuff like that. Yeah, that's where we are. We're in January. Like, so here's the thing. He wouldn't qualify for shit, too. So, like, the biggest possible follower count in here. Reality is nobody here would qualify for, like, fuck all. Right? We can go look up non-pawn. Okay, will his stuff qualify for anything? Well, we're looking at his recent stuff. Let's see. Snowbreak. Oh, nothing here. Nothing recent enough here. Okay, nothing there. Fine, we'll go look at his live streams. Okay. Oh wait, he would just get the viewer rewards. Never mind. So he gets like fuck all too. It doesn't matter because this is all Snowbreak stuff. I mean, live stream stuff. And everyone in the live stream category gets the same shit too. So, he's fucked. Okay, so who isn't? Right, let's go look up Mayavel then. Right. Do they have anything? Uh... Okay, here we go. 329 views. Yeah, that don't count. Okay, they have shorts, right? Okay, surely shorts. Surely shorts. Nope. That's not enough to claim anything regardless of tier. Uh... Yeah, about that. Right, and they're like spamming shorts like crazy, man. Right, Cerberus boss, whatever, Pyro Cerberus, yeah, nope. Yeah, no, nothing. There's like nothing going on here. It's just, they got nothing here. So that's a big fat nope, right? So again, they'll just get live stream reward qualifications. So like, okay, who's next? I don't know how to type this one. This is what is this? What, Korean or something? I won't bother to look up that one because I don't have the platform for the Korean thing. Warden Mobile Gaming. Let's go look at that. Can we even find their channel? Oh, here it is. Okay, what does this guy do? Well, sure. This because he's in tier 2, he doesn't qualify for anything. This video won't even qualify because he's in tier 2. Not even gonna qualify. They need 2K views, right? Yeah, so that's not gonna qualify either. Okay, who's next? Who's next from the top of the list? Right? Let's look up this guy. Right? Are they on YouTube or are they streamer? Oh, they're streamers. Okay, so we don't count them. Right? They're gonna get streaming rewards. I don't know how we search up that one. Ryuji Impact. Surely they'll qualify for something. Okay, almost 20k subscribers. Spanish stuff. They're in tier 2. That's Nikkei. The Snowbreak video view thing doesn't have enough. Oh wait, no, that's Nikkei, never mind. Snowbreak, not enough. Not enough again. And that's members only. What game is this one? That's not Snowbreak. And like, getting attention in other games. Where's Snowbreak? This was in a previous version. This is the dorm interaction scene. And I guess his pulls, but okay, he'll qualify for like maybe 1 or 2 videos at best. Maybe. If he's lucky. Oh wait, unless we went too far back. Yeah, that's too far back. And that's like Nikkei. And this just like live stream VOD re-uploads or something? So like, again, nothing. Okay. Who's left? This Kami guy. Alright, let's look up him. Okay, that's a stream VOD, so this guy streams. Tier 2 as well. So do they have any video here? Nope. That doesn't qualify. Right, so like they have nothing. They have nothing for Snowbreak there. So that's another one off the list. Right? Like we could keep going or whatever, but like we're already just looking at the top here, right? Because this is like the highest engagement that they have. And like nobody is qualifying for anything. That's the reality. So if anything, this part here should be completely removed because nobody's getting anything here. It's even worse. It's a lot worse. Like we'll have them over here, or like they're getting stuff from streams, but like it's a massive loss across the board. They're really just gonna end up with like the stuff on this page, is what they're gonna be getting. It's really, really bad. Right? It's even worse than the chart makes it seem once you start looking them up. Right? And like here's the funny part, man. Right? If we go for stream stuff now, let's look up Mr. Cake. Right? We'll go look him up. Okay, if he was in here, he'd be tier 1. Right? So he could get stuff if he was in here. Where's Snowbreak? Let's look at his last VOD. Okay, this VOD would not qualify. Because it's not even 1 hour long. Okay, fine. Maybe previous VOD. Surely this one will qualify. Nope, 20 minutes? Even under old rules, this wouldn't qualify. How about this one? 4 minutes! The biggest actual Snowbreak streamer wouldn't qualify for shit, even if it was in. This one would...
There's no way Genshin...
He would need a 5-minute longer stream session here for this one to qualify. Yeah, and he does the thing daily. The thing is, even only playing daily, the reality is, unless you're banking stuff like crazy, you're barely gonna have any content that will qualify. Right? Unless you're playing new story or, like, for some reason grinding an event thing for no reason. And, like, filling time that way. You're just not going to. Right? And we can keep repeating this.
I pressed F2.
That wouldn't qualify either. Right? Like, you can click anything if he does it. Because, like, the reality is, at best, maybe you'll have 30 minutes in a day to do. Reality is you have less than 1 minute in most days. Unless you spread everything out. Basically, he would not be able to you won't be able to, like, spread things out and, like, kidnap people as easily. Because you're just not going to get the views and the numbers that are needed. And we can just keep going and going, but, like, it doesn't matter. Right? That's just the reality of it all. Like, even if he was in, he technically would have the highest viewership for it. And he still wouldn't qualify for shit. Because of that. That's just how bad the changes are.
Brand story, nothing else.
Right, like, and, like, YouTube stuff doesn't even count for live stream. They don't even count that. But yeah, back to this one. Wholeheartedly agree with this one, as well as the rest of the VIX breakdown. You didn't realize it was upwards of 5 to 6K less currency for some of us. You can fully guarantee fulfilling the live stream category, but the video category, maybe I'll get the base reward. No way I get the advanced reward. Not even gonna get the base reward with those numbers. Right? At least for bigger games like HSR ZZWUA, and then they're talking about that thing again. Right? Even worse, if I hit top 10 in my category, in any category, I'll feel guilty for getting a battle pass knowing most of my peers do not. Even worse, if I rank top 20 in 2 categories, I'm taking 2 battle passes from my peers. I don't want this guilty conscience. I really don't. I would rather submit a single 2K video or 3-hour stream to ensure I have a placement and not rob anyone of a battle pass. Right? And this is what's gonna end up happening. Right? Like, the stuff is gonna go way down now. I know you're getting screwed over, especially hard since you barely got bumped into tier 2, and now you have to hit tier 2 requirements while having basically tier 3 follower accounts. Yep. On this, my take on this part, we'll make appropriate adjustments to future creator programs based on the outcome on the Blossom and Ruins creator program and feedback from all participants. It needs not wait to be adjusted before the end of submission period. About this, after the adjustment to the reward structure, the benefits and outputs of Overseas Creator Program expected to align closely with those of the CN program. Does this mean that we're going to have content with the same level of views as CN creators get on Bilibili? Quick glance on Bilibili. There are tons of Snowbreak videos with thousands of views and tens of thousands of views. And that's with typing Snowbreak in English into the search bar. Never mind Hanzi and Kanji. Same search on YouTube. There's only a handful with a K in the view count. And most of them are from the official Snowbreak channel. It ain't looking good, Chief. Elaborating on that, I can at least easily fulfill 1 live stream reward despite being tier 3 on Twitch. Maybe I'll be put into tier 2 since I'm typically multi-streaming on YouTube as well. I might be able to handle the basic reward for tier 1 in the video category, much better shot if we include TikTok and Instagram. Even including those, I doubt I'll be able to hit the advanced rewards for tier 3. To be fair, I have no idea how they are determining rewards for tiering, so I just took the highest follower account I could find for everyone for the most generous comparison possible. Right? Perfectly fair, IMO. For me, it's difficult to understand why using follower count for HCC is a good idea. If they use the combined one, it's even worse for me because now I'm tier 2. If they do that, it's even worse. But yeah. But drastic reduction in rewards only hindered content creation. I'm surprised they approved this. Just some extra information. The official channel of Snowbreak in CM Billy has 2.1 million followers. Anya character preview has 530k views. English one has 36k subs, and Anya's only 6k views. Japanese one's only 12.6k subs and 2k views. Right? Like, you know, it's really bad. There's a huge gap in audience and player base amongst different languages. I don't see any proper reason for us to align with the CN criteria numbers. As a creator that makes Japanese contents, it's funny to see that they put 5k views for advanced reward when their own PV doesn't even reach that either. Imagine their own preview doesn't even hit that. Right? Snowbreak big in CN, not the same in global. Maybe the new system would work there, but here, not here, unfortunately. As for me as well, I don't normally post videos. I keep things via streams, generally through from when I'm streaming. I typoed that one. When I'm streaming and the video of the Snowbreak, I did post the viewer retention is generally a lot lower compared to when I play other games. It's about as low as when I play more niche or obscure games, if anything. Yeah, like generally, like if I go play like a fucking like a Trails game, I'll have just as many viewers, unless it's like Drops Day, and even then, Drops Day is for Twitch is even worse now, right? But yeah, who knows, man? We had them ghosting us a year ago, and now there's this. It's not even a full year later. Like 6 months later, after they fix something, we have a new disaster here. Yeah, with Snowbreak, unless a new patch is out, people are going for drops, viewership tanks later on, unless it's when the content is mixed with other games. I would say more, but I want it to be a bit nicer and not say that like playing literally anything else and then kidnapping people to play Snowbreak on stream will do better for numbers. But yeah, that's just kind of how everything is over there. It is not good. Basically, everyone is fucked. Nobody will get anything, basically. Like, it hurts literally everybody. And it's not going to encourage anyone to change things or improve things, but rather demotivate them. But yeah, it's just going to demotivate everyone overall. It's just not good. It just isn't. But that's just the reality of the whole situation. Who knows what will happen with the Snowbreak creator scene after this? But at least for this version, I can't imagine too many people are really stoked about it all. Right? I just can't imagine. Especially with this stuff going on.